So Anayo and I met in October, and we spoke a lot just about his vision and intention and wanting to bring very successful entrepreneurs from Nigeria here to learn more about the Emyth perspective and also just about some of the attitudes and trends about entrepreneurship that we are experiencing here in the U.S.
You are seeing a brand new man, a brand new company.
I'm very, very impressed, honestly. You don't know what you've done to us.
It's a very wonderful feeling of freedom. I like it.
Emyth seminar is my birthday present from my husband. Today's my birthday.
It's a sea change. That's the way I look at it. I mean, it's, you know, I have a mental overhaul essentially. You know, it's been a wonderful experience. I've been exposed to concepts that I can say I didn't know about. Not that I haven't heard about them, but essentially you never thought of how you could apply it to your operations, and you never knew what you were doing wrong.
You're here because our program is based on the idea of there's an entrepreneurial myth, right? So a lot of people feel like maybe they're entrepreneurs because they have a business, when in fact they've created more of a self-employment situation for themselves.
I get too busy. I get too busy in the business. I get too busy, you know, I get to the office very early and I leave very late. And it's been frustrating.
When I attended the Emyth seminar, it has changed my orientation completely. I have a different view. I now understand I've not been doing it well enough. So it's a kind of an eye-opener for me.
So with every system, you have to ask yourself, what is our standards of behavior in operating the system, and what is our policy?
I can now see that things can be well organized in a simple way. You know, things we find so exhausting, frustrating, you know, because we didn't quite do it the right way, and the right way is such a simple way from what Emyth has shown to us.
The challenge is for companies such as ourselves to make our programs available to help improve the confidence of those people who want to start a business.
With what I acquire, I'm going home with a wealth of experience. I think I can tackle that without fear. With what I've learned at Emyth, I can go back and expand my business.
I learned the importance of believing. Okay, it's easy to get pessimistic about, you know, what's been going wrong, and maybe you look at some of these things like, oh, this can't be applied, and not. Most important thing is to believe that this is doable.
You have to be willing to take a risk. You have to be able to try new things, and then you also have to be smart enough to say, wow, that's not working. I really can't be attached to that way any longer, even though I really wanted it to work. I need to let that go and move on to the next thing.
When you are organized, when there is a system in place, you see that all this stress will be away from you. You have time to do a lot of things, and the job will flow better.
I have a different vision before leaving Nigeria, but now I think I'm going back with a bigger kind of vision for my company.
Now I'm free. I can relax. My wife will no more complaining. My children will no more complaining. I can take my wife out, my two children out. I can do other things and think ahead. I'm so free. It was just wonderful.
And if you can take and mirror what we've learned here in the States and take it home, and recognize that what you're doing is the fabric of your country, community by community. That's the future.
I would like to say thank you to Emyth. I'm excited to be here. I'm excited over this training.
I wish they can have this seminar every year that we can cut across not only Africans, I mean not only Nigeria, but other African countries.
I can't believe it. Just like a miracle. Just like a miracle. That's just what I want to say. It has been wonderful. It has been so marvelous.
I believe that you have so much to offer, even down to Nigeria, you know, and Africa.